Hello, my nerds, and welcome to NerdHerder. This is Isaac, and today I'm going to guide you through creating an account and creating your first league. For the Marvel Crisis Protocol players out there, we're running a promotion where if you sign up and create a league with enough players, we'll send you 2 sets of the brand new Marvel Crisis Protocol Crisis cards. Those details will be at the end of the video, so you can either skip straight there or you can stay tuned. Creating an account and creating a league are both very easy to do and don't really require a video. NerdHerder was designed to be intuitive. However, there are lots of options, especially when you go to create the league. But some people like to be shown how to do things instead of told or read how to do things, so that's what this video is for. So you're going to want to head over to www.nerdherder.app to sign up if you are not already signed up. From there, you're going to want to click the sign up button in the upper right corner, and you'll be presented with the standard new user type form. Pick a username. It'll let you know if the username has already been taken. I'm going to use Sparky25 in my example here as my username. Then you're going to add a real life name, and that name should be a name that people know you by in real life. Could be a nickname, could be first name, last initial, something like that. Then you're going to create a password and fill out your email address. Make sure you use a valid email address because we are going to send you a verification code to minimize duplicate accounts. And then a phone number. Right now, the phone number doesn't do anything. Eventually, we'll turn on SMS or some kind of two-factor authentication using it. But for right now, you can basically put anything you want in there. Next, you'll need to fill out your postal or zip code and your country. And NerdHerder uses that to find leagues that you might be interested in that are nearby you. We don't want to be recommending leagues, in the Netherlands if you live in the US. And optionally, you can add a Discord ID, accept the terms and conditions, and click sign up. It's that easy. You'll see, as promised, it's going to take you straight to your email verification. So just head over to your email. You will get a message from NerdHerder from the help desk, and it'll have a link that you can click or a code that you can enter. Either way works. If you click the link, it'll automatically just redirect your browser to your homepage. So this is what your homepage looks like on NerdHerder. Right at the top, there'll be a message about not easy being green. That's because when you first sign up, your profile image is a green meeple. All right, and so it's just giving you a little hint that you should go change that to something that other people will recognize you with. You can drag and drop a file into that box to upload a new image. Looks like I went with Drax. On mobile, if you click the box, it will activate your camera and you can take a selfie if you want. And of course, you can change any of your account details, including your time zone, or change your password that you might need to do. Then you can choose to enable or leave disabled push notifications. You might get a little pop-up from your browser asking you if that's okay. Of course, you can always silence those. And then down below, you'll see your interests. And real quick in here, you should fill out all of the different games that you're interested in, along with your zip code or postal code and country. NerdHerder uses this to figure out what kinds of things you're interested in and when it should tell you about them and when you don't care, and it'll leave you alone. So you can choose if you're interested in only in-person leagues, which is the default, or if you're also interested in online leagues. Online leagues are leagues that might be played through Board Game Online, Tabletop Simulator, or maybe just using a Google Hangout or Meetup or Zoom or something like that. Of course, I'm going to pick Marvel Crisis Protocol and all the Star Wars games that I like to play. Also, a little bit of Warma Hordes and some Zombicide, and finally some Blood Bowl. Okay, after I'm done doing all that, I can click the house icon on the main toolbar up there, and it's going to take me back to my homepage. And from there, I can see available leagues, right? So you can see that there's some kind of WandaVision event going on the 2nd of January. We're more interested in the Add a League button down below. So we're going to go ahead and click that, and I'll show you how easy it is to get a league set up in NerdHerder. So right off the bat, you need to pick a league name and pick your topic. The topic is just the game system you're going to be playing. So in this case, since we're doing a Marvel Crisis Protocol promo, we're going to select Marvel Crisis Protocol. And we're going to have a league name here. Promo League at the friendly local game store is going to be the name of our league. You can add a summary. This is about 200 characters of what potential players will first see when they see your league. Just like we saw that WandaVision league, this is what will appear there. How to get in contact with you. It could be a phone number to the friendly local game store. It could be your username on NerdHerder, it could be an email address, it could be a phone number, whatever you want it to be. Just basically somebody wants to sign up, but they have a question, who do they contact? And then you'll add your venue. The venue is where you intend to play. If you're going to play online, if this is an online league, you could mention how to find the games in Board Game Online or in Tabletop Simulator, or if it's a Google Hangout, a link to the Hangout, whatever. So my FLGS is typically Geek City Games in North Liberty, Iowa. If you put in something that Google Maps understands, it will provide a map to users as they are trying to drive to the venue. You can update the zip code if necessary. This is used for range calculation. If the league is 700 miles away from a potential user, it's not going to recommend it unless it's an online league and that user has said that they're interested in online leagues. You can set your start and end dates. It's not mandatory to set them right now, but setting them helps NerdHerder do some automatic decision making. It's good if you can choose a value that's at least close. You can select the approximate dates checkbox if you're not very sure about the dates, and then you just need to accept the NerdHerder's terms and conditions and create the league. After you create the league, NerdHerder is going to dump you into the Manage League screen, but we're going to go back real quick to the homepage, and you can see that it says we have some league issues. And the issue that we have is that our league is in draft. Draft mode in NerdHerder means nobody can see it. It's hidden. It's just for you to set up. So right now we're in draft state, so that we can get our league all set up. So as you can see, we have 5 tabs across the top here. We have our announcements tab, our events tab, our game or competition or tournament tab, our chat tab, and our people and files tab. In the announcements tab, you can edit any of those league basics that we just set up. And that's how we're going to get our league out of the draft state. So we're going to scroll down here and you can, make any adjustments that we talked about a second ago. And here you see the league state. League state affects how users are able to interact with your leagues. Can they join the league? Is the league done? Is the league running? Is it open for registration? That's the kind of thing that you can set here. These states are normally automatically changed based on the dates that you set up your league with. But right now, our league is in draft and it's hidden from all the other users. So we have to switch it to another state for it to be public so other users can see it. We're going to skip the interest state for right now and go straight to the open for registration state. So as you can see, we need to set a default image and we need to have at least our start dates set. Well, we have our start and end date set, but we don't have an image set yet. So we're going to drag and drop an image in here just like we did for our profile. I'm going to start by dragging in a murder bear. And then I got to thinking about it and decided, you know what, this is Marvel Crisis Protocol. I shouldn't have a Star Wars image. I should have a Marvel Crisis Protocol image. So we're going to pick out Groot and we're going to drag and drop Groot in here. And now Groot is the image for my league. And you can see that the warning has gone away and I'm now able to switch my league to the open for registration state. It is also possible to go straight into the running state. The open and the running state are very similar to each other. You can play games in both. You can register new users in both. It just changes how the league is advertised to potential players. In the open for registration state, it is shown to players to try to encourage them to join. So now we're going to click the update and make public. And now potential players can see our league. It is a public league. And we'll go to our homepage, and there it is, Leagues You Manage, Promo League at the FLGS. It's got your schedule, it's got your topic being MCP, and there you go. And this is what the users will see when they go to it, with 2 exceptions. They won't see the Manage League button, and in the tab next to Announcements, the question mark will have a star on it, encouraging them to join the league. If a user clicks this map icon, a new tab will open up with a Google map to the venue. They can see your profile. Only you are able to see that Manage League button, but you have your events there. You have any games that you could add. The chat, of course, will have nothing in it because nobody's said anything yet. And you have your player and files page as well. You could post that QR code at your local game store or on a website or in Facebook or whatever to get people to join the league. And of course, you can also use that copy link button and just paste it. If you paste that link into Messenger or onto Facebook, NerdHerder will concoct a little league snippet that has your schedule, your venue, your image into a little picture, and then that is the picture that gets shared with Facebook, giving a little summary to your league whenever you share it on social media. If you need to go back and modify your league, you can click the big red Manage League button, and then you're back to where we were just a second ago. Okay, now for the bribery. I mean the promotion. So NerdHerder has been in development for between 6 months and a year, and we've got about 20 leagues in there so far, and somewhere around 100 users. We're trying to get off the ground. What I really need is users, and the best way to get users is to get leagues. So here's what I need you to do. I need you to create a league. The second thing I need you to do is get at least 6 players in your league. So recruit them from your FLGS, maybe it's your group of friends, whatever. I need you to have 6 players in your league. And then finally, in your league, I need you to record 10 games. If you do those 3 things, then I'm going to send you 2 decks of Marvel Crisis Protocol Crisis cards. But wait, there's more. For every 10 players, I'll send you an additional deck. So if you have 8 players in your league, you get 2 decks. If you have 10 players, you're going to get 3 decks. If you have 20 players, you're going to get 4 decks. This is all until supplies run out. Come check us out, www.nerdherder.app.